Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's your friend Bats. My name is Jared. That's Carl. And this is Batman Dark Prisons by Chip Zdarsky, Jorge Jiménez, and Tome Mori. And I know a lot of people do not care for Chip Zdarsky's run on Batman. They say that it's unreadable, that he's the worst writer ever, and all that. You know, everything's either the worst or the best. Nowadays, at least. So I have a, contrarian mindset. I don't know. I'm not doing it intentionally. I did do a video. Maybe I'll stick a card in here somewhere. Talking about how I really like the Chip Zdarsky run on Batman. And I went through each volume and explained my case, if you will, on why I enjoy it. And so this one is no different. This was a whole lot of fun. And I just straight up like Chip Zdarsky's Batman. Like, I'm not going to make any excuse for it. I just like it. One of the reasons that I like it is that I like that Chip Zdarsky uses... You can tell he is also a comic book reader, and he is not just telling his own story, but adding to the continuity. And someone who's been reading Batman since the 90s, I appreciate that, because it shows that, like, he cares about the character and the continuity and his world and all that stuff. And so I really like that. And that's what I like about it. It's not really, say I'm not going to make excuses, but I guess that's my excuse. But so, Batman starts off in prison, essentially. He's caught by Failsafe and Zur in Failsafe. And Joker's there with them. They're cellmates. Zur is running Gotham. Batman is in Blackgate. And man, Jorge Jiménez just rocks, man. That is just fantastic. And I'm not a big color, into modern coloring, but the Tome Mori guy, he kills it, and he just kills it. There's something about his style that just really just outshines everyone nowadays, in my opinion. And so we get more information on the Joker Year One story. And we find out that Joker is doing... One of the reasons he's doing all these horrible things specifically to Batman is because Joker is always in his Zur-En-Arrh form. And that's, Joker, we don't know who he is because he's essentially killed his previous psyche, and he's always in a Zur-En-Arrh form. And he wants Batman to reach that level of intensity that he's at. So he's always trying to push Batman to the next level by killing his kids, shooting his partners, and just going full extreme, attacking his family. And he wants Bruce to get there. He wants to, because it's not as fun. And if Jorge Jiménez is in it and Punchline shows up, that's Punchline. She's just so much better than Harley in so many ways. She's a lot of fun. I every time I see Punchline, I'm sick. It's I'm really into her. She's my Batman waifu, I guess. And so Zur has tricked Damian into working with him. He thinks his dad's dead and he's a psyche, and so he's we're going to clean up Gotham, but Bruce is actually in prison, but now he's escaped. And so he knows that Zur would know where he's going. And so we get this look how big he is. He goes to this cabin that the Waynes have that I guess Zur doesn't know about. And Tim shows up, and they have a little moment where they're Batman and Robin together, and they're going to work together to take down Zur. And we kind of have the big family fight between the robot and the Robins. And it's just straight up awesome. It's just, it was just a fantastic story. Jason Todd gets a really, really cool moment in the book. And it just, like, to me, proves that Jeff Loeb did not read anything about Batman since he left the book back in 2003. And it kind of, like, Hush 2 now kind of contradicts to some of the stuff that happens here in Dark Prisons. And so another thing what happened was really neat is that Zur created a clone of Bruce Wayne and made him his Robin. And so then this clone was aging quickly. And Bruce is trying to save his clone to have some try to normal life. And it's just not going to happen. And so he ages into an old man. And him and Bruce kind of watch a sunset at Wayne Manor as he dies away. And Bruce decides that he's going to open a new manor in the center of Gotham and call it Pennyworth Manor. And Bruce is going to have low-income housing in his neighborhood where he's going to help people in his neighborhood. And so that kind of leads into... Then Absolute Power happens, which there's all these, like, tie-ins, which, like, I haven't read Absolute Power yet, so I don't really know what's going on other than, like, what I already know about it, but which is not much. And so there's, like, a Bizarro story, and Catwoman and him need to steal a mother box, and they have, like, a thing where they're like, oh, this is the last time I was happy when I was on a beach with you. And then there's, like, a Harley story, which is unnecessary. And then there's, like, a Black Canary story in here, which also felt unnecessary. But overall, like, the main story that is Dark Prison was just fantastic. And I really enjoyed it, and how it wrapped up with Bruce starting a new life and having his family all move into this new house. And he's going to give back to the community and have low-income housing and all that stuff. It was really cool. So I really like the newer direction Batman's going. So hopefully Hush 2, even though I liked it, what I have read of it, I feel like it's kind of a bump in the road. And I hope Matt Fraction really picks up from, like, his friend's Chip Zdarsky story. And we get this new, bright, more optimistic Batman. So that's what I think of this book. And let me know what you think of it down below in the comments below. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.